So I wasn't going to make this video because I didn't think I was gonna have a team prepared, but I did manage to kind of scrap up a team, and I'd say it's pretty solid, so I'll show it off. This is, as of recording, this is how much time there is until the CM, and I think I'm okay, but I kind of wish I was able to bring in City. That's like my main thing. Let's see, what else? Yeah, you know what? Let's just do room. Yeah. Normally, I honestly just never touch room. Rooms. Um, People are already trying the next Gambara. Yeah, these are my runners. Shadow, Marzensky, and Groove. I did want to bring in Suzuka, but well, RNG is not really working. So yeah, RNG is not working. And this is my best one that I can use as a kind of backup. Oop, I almost joined that one. But yeah, this is my first time doing rooms way. And the reason why I don't like it is one, people usually filter it to where let's see. Yeah, they're choosing their mood. Okay, that one is not letting me do it. Yeah, right here. Their mood is set to great. Or is my filter just off? Was okay. That was weird. There we go. Yeah, they have those filters on, meaning they get to choose the mood. They get to basically set up whatever they want. Right here, A plus or below, so that means if you have an S rank, you're not you're just not allowed to try it, you know? And right here, they're also, this is arguably, rooms is arguably like 10 times more sweaty than the actual CM. Because these people, they are trying to min-max everything, they're trying to optimize everything, they want to actually what's going on rather than just going with whatever you feel is best, which these three are my current best, with Suzuka as a backup. Have that. And you're most likely never gonna run into these people. Maybe you'll run into like a few people like that who just have amazing builds. That's unavoidable. But most likely, you're just gonna run into casuals who somehow just manage to make it that far or just have good builds. As I consider myself a casual, and of course, um, I like to say I have pretty solid builds. Are they the best? No, because there's no such thing as a perfect build here. Like, the perfect build would be having every stat maxed out with all the skills you need. That right there is the perfect build. And is that possible? No, because we're limited on resources. No. Even in JP, it's not possible. You can't get literally every single skill. You can't get fully maxed out stats because we're very limited on turns. Okay, cool. Hold on. Okay, that's about right. Yeah, the main reason why I chose what happened to both of you. Okay, I understand Groove, but what happened to you, Shuttle? So, the main reason why I chose these three is one, Groove is brain dead easy to build, so it was a given. Grass, I tried, but I couldn't get a good runoff. The RNG was just saying no. Then I looked at my club. Good here. Who won that? Good job, Groove. But I looked at my club and I saw someone showing off their shuttle. Then I remembered like everyone was hyping up shuttle or whatever. So I went to see the build. I went to compare it. Wait, real quick. Here. Yeah, right here. This was the shuttle. So I saw max speed, max power, and I just thought, okay, that's not that hard to do. Then I saw like other people showing off their builds. I was like, okay, width, power, and speed. That's also really easy to do. So I just did that. Arzensky has the same buffs as Shuttle, which is speed and width. So only made sense. I try out Marzensky also. Yeah, it seems like that's the main. See, Beyond Stamina, that is actually pretty nice. At level 3 though, what event did you not get? It's not that difficult. Alright. Yeah, great moods. Not exactly ideal. I'll show off my builds after all these rooms. Alright, that cap 1. But yeah, I still wholeheartedly believe there's no such thing as a tier list, for characters at least, because anyone who can run distance is perfectly fine. Shower and Special Week. Really try Special Week again. I think it's been long enough for her break. Mainly, like, stopped using it for a bit because ever since getting the summer one, she has been extremely, extremely moody. Like, very moody. Okay, Shuttle, you're not making it. Groove almost made it. Morzensky went all the way to 9th. Yeah, went to front runner. Fails to keep first, or doesn't matter how good you make them. They can't keep first, then they're done. Okay, I don't think this one's gonna start. Yeah, let me show my builds. It's honestly nothing too special. So first, my groove, high speed, high power, a bit on wits, and I kind of wish I got some on guts. Yeah, I did have a guts card right here just so I can get Furious Feet. This guts card's actually very solid, even at level 30. So why not, right? That's my build. I think I would have gotten a lot better if I used Halo. At the level 45 SR Halo that I have, I feel like I would have done better. And this Surfon S, I have not seen an S in so long. So, U-Groove, yeah, it's been a while since I've seen an S on. Even with really good, like, sparks, where it's pretty much almost maxed out, or the stats, 9 stars even, possibly. It just wouldn't activate. Nothing wanted to activate. I think that's the only one with an S. Here's my backup runner. Nothing too special, really. No groundwork because I couldn't get the skills. But you don't need groundwork. You really don't need groundwork. Is it good to have? Yes. Is it absolutely mandatory? No. Here's the shuttle I have. Pretty solid overall. I kind of wish I did get this to an S. Again, it is pretty much the same build as I've seen. I don't really like these kinds of builds where it's pretty much just max speed, and naturally power goes up because these two kind of go hand in hand. Gets a boost on power. Do a bunch of power sparks for legacies. There you go. Really easy brain dead build. And I kind of just went with it because I was honestly running low on time to go for the builds I actually want, which is something similar to Groove, where I have it's just a mile run, so stamina is a problem. So it's just speed, a lot of power, a lot of speed, a lot of power, and a good balance between wits and guts. That's what I wanted. And Groove did that well. Only problem was it was just the rolls, you know? It happens. Whatever. Very close to an S. Kinda wish this one got an S. Yeah, here's my shuttle. Same pretty much. Same thing. Too crazy. Aruzensky, no groundwork. I wasn't able to get the events. All that stuff. Yes, I could have used Falcon, the power card, or even Groove, the wits card. But one, I'm not about to sacrifice good stats just to have a card, basically a dead card. Yeah, we'll go with that. Basically a dead card. Show my, I think I did. Here we go. Yeah, I would at least want to have two guns. Did try to get it here. I kind of didn't. But yeah, let's go to support list here. Falcon. 1540. Okay, that's pretty solid. Yes. Specialty priority 20. Yeah, that's not high. Maybe if I had level 35, yes, I'll try it. But because I don't see this being worth it. Same thing for Groove. If this is my only Guts card, if I can find it right here. If this is my only Guts card, like, it's good. 20, 30, 8. Specialty priority 60. Hint levels. And overall, it's a really solid card. Has groundwork for some reason. And you also get acceleration, go with the flow. Just really good overall. However, if this is my only Guts card, I wouldn't say it's actually worth using. Because it's just not, you're not gonna get much out of it compared to if you were to have, let's say you add a third speed card or a third wits card, or even if you're running power, a second or third power card. Okay, most likely not 3 power cards, but like a second power card. That would be much more worth it. If I were to run Guts, I did this in JP too. If I were to run Guts, I want to at least have 2. At least for the earlier scenarios. Later on, then you can just do 1 of each because you're getting a lot of stats from basically everywhere. So yeah. This is done. But yeah, specialty priority 20. Not exactly ideal. There was a run with Kita, my level 50 Kita that I got through exchange. You guys can do your exchanges. Don't bother saving. If you're gonna be like save because Kita rerun, like I don't like that thought. Okay, we lost that. Okay, sure. But yeah, I don't like that thought process because here's the thing. You're gonna be saving all these carrots to possibly get nothing out of it, right? It took me all 200 pity to get one copy of Rico, and I got it through the exchange. Right here. Exchange lineup, I got it from there. So that can possibly happen. You're gonna waste a lot of pulls. Well, luckily, the Rico banner had 3 pulls, so I was able to do kind of like half and half my own carrots, half free pulls. You're gonna be possibly wasting all those carrots on a rate up, where you possibly still can't get the card, and you're just gonna burn through a lot of carrots. Rather than getting your 2 dupes of Kita for free. No carrots needed. And quite literally, Kita, Super Creek, and yeah, Kita and Super Creek are the only ones there that are really worth it. Fine Motion, yes. But her card will die off first. Because in JP, Kita and Super Creek, they are both still very viable, still used a ton. And Fine Motion, you just like never see her being used. So just exchange. It's not worth saving. Possibly you wasting all of your carrots and then exchanging. You'll end up saving more if you exchange now rather than later. So just do that. But anyways, there was a run where, oh my gosh, just thinking about it is making me cringe so bad. But you can see here, 80 specialty priority. It was with Gold City, and until the turn before the Spring Tenno, I did not get a single friend training with Kita. Yeah, not a single friend training with Kita. 80 specialty priority until the Spring Tenno. That is so late into the game. And yeah, I ended up losing, obviously. I haven't lost a run in a while, but I ended up losing that run simply because Kita didn't want to activate her friend training. My stats were so low, even with the Unity Cup gimmicks. My stats were insanely low. So yeah, if Kita can do that to me with 80 priority, I am not about to rely on a tiny priority card to kind of give me the stats I'm looking for. Yeah, that's my this is my team. I am gonna try to possibly get in a grass run and maybe City, because I really do want to bring City. She's the one I wanted to bring in the most. But my RNG with her specifically, is I don't know how to describe it. Like the runs aren't bad, The main problem is, let me just show it actually. Filters here. I don't know what I'm doing. Go all the way down. Here's my most recent city run. Did get turf on S, but I'm not really counting that because not even an A plus. But this is the problem, right? This. Okay. Then we go over to here. All right. Then these were some of my slightly better runs, I guess. Except for the ones I deleted over here. Here we go. This one was on video. Here, you're seeing the pattern. Okay, this one was fine for the most part. However, I just didn't get the things that I wanted, but I can still try it. I can still use this city. So I'll put it. Yeah, you can kind of see the pattern that's going on. That is, I'm not getting double S on speed. Sometimes it's just double A plus. There we go, another S, double A plus. Yeah, you can kind of see the pattern, right? And it's not that it's my deck, it's quite literally just RNG. So, I'll still give it a shot. But if I can't do it, then I can't do it, you know? Can't really force it. I'm not really going to be too concerned because I do have 3 runners. I guess technically now 5. Yeah, I guess technically now 5. Um, this is going to be my last day trying for a better run. And then I'll start actually using my other characters. I want to give Special Week a try. Now, the next CM is, well, it's already announced. I guess people already knew about it, so it doesn't matter. Like beforehand. But it's long distance. I do have in mind. That is, if I can't get Special Weekend, I do want to bring back Flash. This McQueen, specifically Frontrunner. And Rice Shower Rudolph. So those are the characters that I might prioritize. Rice Shower, Rudolph, Special Week, Flash, and McQueen. Rudolph, mainly because I don't have the Hot Springs event locked yet. That was also my main excuse for using Shuttle. I still don't have it unlocked, fortunately. So yeah, Rudolph. I don't have the Hot Springs event, so I can try Rudolph. Rice Shower, I just haven't tried in a while. Same for McQueen and Special Week, so why not, right? But anyways, a bit of a longer talk on the CM and ranting about certain things that global people specifically just really don't. I wouldn't say they don't get it, but I think they're overhyping many things, especially like certain characters ridiculous and all that stuff. Only thing that should matter is cards. Runners, they don't really matter as much as you think. Anyways, I'm gonna just end it off here. I'll see you next time with DM. Hopefully, he can at least make it to the finals. That's quite literally my goal every CM. Make it to the finals so I can get as many carrots as I possibly can, even if I get 3rd place. Even if I get third place, I'm getting something. So I'll be happy. Yeah, I'll end it off here. And hopefully I can get a last minute grass and a last minute city. Either or is fine. I'm mostly hoping for city, but if I can get grass, then cool.